How to generate mind-blowing AI in less than 8 minutes. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you this software that is going to help you to create amazing artificial intelligence art or artificial intelligence NFT. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So over here, what you're going to need to do is you're simply going to click on the link down in the description below, and you're going to arrive over here onto this website over here, and this is a pretty amazing website. Don't worry, it's a tool created by a content creator, and this is a coding software that was created by a user that allows you to create artificial intelligence art, NFTs, whatever you want to call it. You can generate them as well, and you can put them online as an NFT. It's really cool. So don't worry, the link will be in the description below. Just click on it and you will arrive over here. Now over here, we're only going to be creating an art in just simple 5 steps. They don't even take that long. So what we're going to do is step number 1 is download the required Python packages. So over here, this is going to be step number 1, and what you're going to do is you're simply going to click on this run cell over here, so or play button, whatever you want to call it. So simply click on this button. Yes, sign in. It's going to ask you to leave the site because currently I'm using Brave browser. I think it's best if I use Google browser as well. So let me just copy the link and open up my Google account because we're going to be using that instead. It's much more easier. So as I said before, step number 1, download the required Python. Click on cell over here and click on run anyway, and let it run in the background, because what it's going to do is it's going to simply download the Python packages and other stuff that it's required, such as print or stuff like that. And once it's downloaded all of that, we are good to go. So just simply let it run and don't worry, and once it's downloaded and ready, we'll move on to the next step. So as you can see right now, it's downloading clip, and then it's installing a VQGAN, whatever you want to call it. But once it's done that, we'll move on. All right, so as you can see now that it's installed, we are good to go. It's installed the libraries and all of that. Now we are ready to move on to the next step. And to the next step, we have to choose the model to download. All right, so over here we have this option. Over here we have a bunch of different models that we can choose. Each model is going to produce different images, so keep that in mind. You can try a combination of all of them, but it also depends upon your system specifications. If you have a higher system, a really cool system, then you can go ahead and create more images and better images faster. But it all depends on you. Each model is going to give you a different images. So over here, the creator says that ImageNet 16384 is probably the best, but try to run all of them because they all produce cool results. So for now, we're just going to listen to them, and we're going to choose the ImageNet 16384, and we're just simply going to click on run cell and run the model. We're going to download that over here. As you can see, it's downloading, and once it's downloaded, we can move on to the third step. So I'm just simply going to go ahead and pause this video right here and move on. It shouldn't take maybe that long, but still. All right, so now that it's done, we are good to go. Now that the model has been selected, we are now going to move over to the next part where we just simply have to download the libraries for the neural link. So we'll just simply click on run cell. As it's downloaded, let me just show you. So the settings for this run is going to be over here. So we just simply have to change the text, all right, which is over here. So we'll just simply have to change the text, and we also have to separate them with the column if we're going to use multiple different, words. We'll just simply have to add in the word like a forest or mountain or whatever we want, and then it's going to generate that image for us. Now, if you want to add multiple words, you just simply have to separate the words with this column right here. And you also have to choose the model as well. So keep that in mind. So over here, this is going to be the model. So if we click over here, we have all these different ones. And since we're using 16384, we're going to keep that over here. And over here, we can even increase the height and width of the images. So currently they're, 500 by 500. We can change that to 1080 by 1920. It all depends on you. And you can also have the interval image over here, and you can also change the text. So let me just change this text to forest over here. That is the correct spelling, and keep that in mind. If you make a mistake, your spellings aren't correct, the image isn't going to be the exact same. So keep that in mind. So now that that's done, we're just simply going to go ahead and click on the run cell button. It's going to run the generator, and then we just simply move on to step number 5 to run the generator. So we click on this button, and now it's simply going to go ahead and run, and now it's simply going to go ahead and produce different images. So it's going to take some time, but what it'll do is it'll produce different images one by one, and you will see all of those images. So first image is going to be pretty weird. It's going to be a blob, and then in the second image we're going to see some colors, and the third, fourth, fifth, we're going to see something new. So just simply going to let this run until we have a bunch of different images. So as you can see right now, it's creating. I think over here, once this is complete, we might have one image. Let me see. Okay, so I'm just simply gonna let this run, and I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video right now. So over here, I received an error, so I just, sorted back to the default settings just to be safe. But currently, as you can see, this is the first image that was, generated. So now it's uploading. So now it's creating more images over here. So as you can see, it's now working. This is the first image. Now it's gonna generate a couple of more until we get a nice, decent image that we can see has some color, some detail to it. So just gonna let it run for a little while until the next image is generated. So this is the second image. As you can see over here, now we are, getting somewhere. So first image was a blob. I like to call it blob, and now we have much more colors, more vibrancy. So we're about to see some details in the third image, and so on in the fourth. So I'm just simply gonna let this run until we get like 5 images, and then I'm gonna show you what to do next. Okay, so as you can see, a bunch of different images have been now generated. So first one was this one, the blob. The second one, we had some color. Third one, we started to see some difference. And in the fourth one, we started to see some details. Then we have this fifth one where we got even more details. And then we have this sixth one, which is just, pretty amazing. It has even more details. It's still generating. It's going to generate a couple of more until it's done. You can see the current progress over here at the top. If we click on show codes, we can see it's still running. It's still generating a bunch of different images. And over here, when it's done, it'll give you the green light. So currently this is the sixth image. As you can see, more detailed over here, and that's pretty much it. So that's how you basically do it. That's how you create different AI, artificial intelligence images or arts or NFTs, whatever you want to do it, whatever you want to call it. And then if you want to, convert it into an NFT, all you would have to do is just simply right click and save image as over here. And then just simply, save the image. And then what you can do is you can probably go over to OpenSeas. You can go over to OpenSeas, upload it over here and turn it into an NFT, or you can go over to variable.com and you can, probably, upload it over here as an NFT as well. So it all depends on you. It's really simple, but to actually create an NFT, just simply click on create or sign in. You sign in with your MetaMask wallet. I'm going to be using Blockto over here, and you're pretty simple. Same goes for over here. Just simply click on create. It's going to ask you for the MetaMask wallet. Click on MetaMask, open up the MetaMask wallet, enter in your password, sign in. All right, and you are good to go. Simply click on connect your account with MetaMask over here with your OpenSeas account. Click on sign the transaction. You're good to go. And then just simply upload your NFT over here that you just simply created, and give it a name, add in the description and all of the other things, and just simply click on create, and you are good to go. So pretty much that's how you do it. That's how you create your NFT on OpenSeas, and how you can use the program to create free AI generated art in less than 8 minutes. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. So having said that, I will catch you guys in the next video, and until then, take care and goodbye.